Before we get into today's courtroom battle, this case starts with what should have been a simple beauty appointment before a gala event. Instead, it turned into a dispute over eye safety, professional responsibility, and whether a beauty technician cut corners to save money. The plaintiff claims the wrong adhesive left her with painful, irritated eyes, while the defendant insists he did nothing wrong and even argues his method works better. As both sides present their evidence, the courtroom quickly shifts from beauty tips to questions of negligence and accountability.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Carter versus McCoy. Ms. Carter, you are suing Mr. McCoy for $450. You say this is to cover an urgent care bill and prescription eye ointment because you claim he used the wrong glue on your eye?
Yes.
What happened?
Instead of using the actual eyelash glue, he used weave glue, and I actually caught an infection.
Oh, so for a lash application?
Yes. Well, I actually got my makeup done for him because I had a gala event to attend, and, you know, I just wanted to look cute that day and not uproar anybody, but also show them that I did have beauty and brains. And he kind of ruined my night because my eyelashes were very irritated, and I had to leave the gala early because I had to literally keep fidgeting with my eyelashes, and they started turning red, and I was quite embarrassed.
So where did you find Mr. McCoy?
I actually found McCoy via Instagram, and I admired his work. His work was very nice, and I thought he had potential.
When you say someone has potential, that doesn't seem like they're an expert in their field. It seems like there's someone starting off and you think they have potential. Did he look like he had a reputable business?
Yes, he did.
All right, Mr. McCoy, what's your response? Did you put weave glue on the eyelashes?
Your Honor, I did. You know, and at the end of the day, I have on lashes right now, and I use the same type of glue.
This is a critical moment because the defendant doesn't deny using hair bonding glue. He openly admits it. That shifts the focus away from whether it happened and toward whether using that product around someone's eyes was reasonable, safe, and something the client truly consented to.
Type of glue. Negative Nancy, she's trying to sit here and say that she didn't know about it or anything, but I told her and she was okay with it. And not only that, but she rushed me, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he did not tell me about it. I actually found it quite strange because in the middle of him doing it, he's like, close your eyes. And as I'm doing that, you know, I'm kind of opening him because he's trying to put the lashes on. I kind of see that he's using weave glue. And I'm asking him like, hey, why are you using weave glue instead of eyelash glue? And he hit me with, oh, honey, this is a beauty trick. You know what I mean? We use this one because it's cheaper, honey, and it lasts longer. And so me thinking he's a professional, I thought I just ran with it.
First of all,
I did think it was strange at first.
Notice how the story immediately changes. The plaintiff says she only discovered the glue after the application had already started, while the defendant claims he warned her beforehand. In court, that difference is enormous because informed consent only matters if someone actually knows what they're agreeing to before the service begins.
Where you were aware that he was using weave glue, and that's the weave for your hair.
Yes.
On your eyelash. So you're bonding an eyelash onto your eye with...
I didn't even become aware until it was already on there, and then I noticed, like...
And then you said something to him.
Yes, I said something to him.
And what was his response?
That's what he said. Oh, honey, this is the beauty trick. It's cheap.
Your Honor,
Are you like a licensed makeup artist?
I mean, I'm not licensed, but I'm like a perfectionist because I've been doing it for over 20 years. Like, you see my face. It's beat for the gods and goddesses, okay? So, and mind you, not only that, but I have evidence. You don't need a license.
I'd like to see your evidence.
Yes, please.
What does your evidence show?
And then not only that, Your Honor, she should be grateful and thanking the gods, like thanking God above that I even worked with her because I turned her into a Nayance to a Slayance, okay? Let me tell you.
At least I'm a Yance.
Let me tell you. Get it together, hon. Get it together.
Michelle.
Get it together.
Get some order. Let's get some order. All right, so...
There's my evidence, honey boo-boo.
So
now check that.
Okay, Mr. McCoy, I want to understand one thing now. I asked you, were you a licensed makeup artist?
I've been, Your Honor, no, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a licensed makeup artist, but I've been doing it for over 20 years. I work out of my house. I've worked with so many big named, performers, entertainers, and worked events. So it's like I'm good at what I do.
So
the defendant keeps pointing to his years of experience, but Judge Lauren Lake is looking at something much more important. Long experience doesn't automatically prove a method is safe, especially when the product is being used in a sensitive area like the eyes. This line of questioning is beginning to expose that difference.
I'm good at what I do.
So why didn't you bother to ever get a license?
Well, I just got busy, so I didn't ever think that I would need to.
So do you live in a state where a license is required?
I live in a state where it's not required. It's not required in Texas.
So you have your Instagram page up as your marketing?
Yes. Looks by Leroy.
Looks by Leroy.
Yes.
I love an L word.
Yes.
I love that.
Leroy.
Yes, honey. Okay.
That's what the L stands for, honey.
You're just a wannabe. You're such a wannabe.
I'm not a wannabe, honey.
Honey, clean up that mess before you try to come for me.
Hey, I'm pink one, you pink two.
Let's get some order. Let's get some order.
Coming up.
Well, you agreed to do her service.
I did because I was like, because I feel bad for her, just like right now looking like a little poodle, a sad poodle over there on top of her head.
You over here looking like Barney, but okay.
And later.
What did he do? He put roses on the floor.
Oh, he had the roses on the floor and everything?
I was just trying to make it a nice Valentine's Day. Well,
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Trinice Carter, who is suing her lash technician, Leroy McCoy, for causing an eye infection.
What is that evidence you have?
This is the evidence of the weave glue that he used. And after doing research, we actually found that it's not good to use or safe to use around the eye.
Can you please hand up all of your evidence?
Yes, I sure can. Here's my red eyes. And here's me sliding into his DM. And then he replies and says, "Yikes. Okay, Nicki Minaj." And here is the meme of him subbing me after I slid into his DM to let him know my eyes were irritated.
He subbed?
So as if he sent a subliminal message and posted it on his Instagram story.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Oh, is that what? Did you know that's what it was called?
You got me on the sub. I thought she said snub.
Snub. I understood snub. So, Ms. Carter, I'm looking at your evidence here. I can see that your eyes are quite red. And then I see that you sent a message. Just wanted to let you know I got a really bad allergic reaction last night. You show him the picture of your eyes, and you write back, Mr. McCoy, "Yikes." And then you say you probably shouldn't be using the weave bonding glue on the lashes. It doesn't sound
the courtroom moves from opinions to evidence. The plaintiff isn't just claiming she had a reaction. She has photographs of her irritated eyes, direct messages showing she immediately reported the problem, and screenshots of what she believes was the defendant mocking her online afterward. That's the kind of documentation judges pay close attention to. If you were in her position, would those screenshots strengthen your case?
It doesn't sound like to me you were coming for him very hard in these messages. You were simply saying, "I don't think you should be using this." How did this escalate to you deciding to sue?
Well, it actually escalated to me deciding to sue is because he posted on his Insta story after I literally slid in his DM. He posted on his Insta story sending a subliminal meme towards me instead of tagging me. And yeah.
Oh, so the subliminal meme was, "Oh, you're a customer? Please enlighten me on how to do my job correctly." Was that directed towards Ms. Carter, Mr. McCoy?
Your Honor, it wasn't directed towards her. It was something that I was just in the moment and I wanted to post because I'm a hard-working man, and I just I didn't like how she was coming towards me. She was already negative, and she was just negative, and she was just she bum rushed me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't appreciate it.
Well, you agreed to do her service.
I did because I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead because I feel bad for her, just like right now looking like a little poodle, a sad poodle over there on top of her head.
You over here looking like Barney, but okay.
Anyways, at the end of the day, I gave her the service, and she wants the car whipped to me. That's not my responsibility. And mind you, I told you, I tell all my clients, I'm letting them know what I'm using. So I told her, I said, you know, I'm going to use the hair glue. Is that okay? Because I use it all the time. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. I got to go to this place, and I got to look good, but just, you know, try to hurry up. So that's what I did.
You took the client on, yes or no?
That is correct.
You agreed to provide a service. That is correct.
That's correct.
Is it your assertion that because she was in a rush or kind of caught you at a time when you were busy and you said bum rush, is that an excuse to not provide a full service if you take the full money?
Well, that's where you're wrong, Your Honor, because I provided the full service. She got her face beat. She had the eyelashes. I told her exactly what I was putting on her.
You didn't tell me, sir.
Anything else? Excuse me, she's talking to me, not you. So let's check that.
Okay, Mr. McCoy, I'm trying to give you a break because I'm trying to give you a chance to make it make sense to me why you chose to use weave glue instead of eyelash glue for eyes. And you've got a lot of smart talk.
This exchange may have decided the lawsuit. The defendant now says he warned his client before using the glue, but Judge Lauren Lake compares that statement to the plaintiff's earlier testimony and notices they don't line up. Once a judge begins pointing out inconsistencies herself, credibility quickly becomes the biggest issue in the courtroom.
I'm just hoping that's backed up by smart business practices,
yes,
which I don't see. So, you know, you're going to tell me why I'm wrong, and I'm listening because I want to know why you believed your choice was right.
My choice was right because I even told her that she doesn't have pictures of the messages or anything like that, but I even told her when she got there.
Do you have pictures of the messages?
I don't, Your Honor, but I will just say that I did let her know that, you know, I don't have the other product as far as the lash glue, but I do use the wig glue, you know.
Oh, where's that message? Do you have that, Ms. Carter? You say he told you that in advance. Did he tell you that in advance? Because that wasn't your testimony.
No, he did not.
Your testimony was you were getting your eyelashes done and you had your eyes blinking, and when you kind of looked up, you realized it was weave glue and not eye glue.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
So are you testifying that he told you in advance that he didn't have the eye glue product, or he did?
No, he didn't tell me in advance.
All right, I've heard enough. Now you've got maybe a process that you've decided to use, and maybe people you've used it on have not been affected. But that does not in any way prohibit you from being liable to someone who it does affect. And it is obvious it affected Ms. Carter. It gave her a reaction. Her eyes were red. I was happy when you told me I was wrong because I was wanting you to tell me how I was wrong, because what I already knew as judge of this court is you were dead wrong for using that eye glue. And because of that, judgment for the plaintiff for $450. Court is adjourned.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $450.
Looks by who? Loser.
You'll still never look good, honey.
Loser.
That's chump change to me.
Sure.
Just like your look.
You may now exit the court.
Coming up.
You were coming to get gym equipment at 10:30 at night.
I work during the day, Your Honor.
All the way till 10:30 at night?
Absolutely. I work at a hardware store. I have to close.
So I see here that she's giving you consistently until May 31st to get your thing. May 31st, May 31st. So what prevented you?
You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. Don Norton claims he can no longer exercise because his ex-fiancée kicked him and his gym equipment to the curb. Niecy Bowles says she warned Mr. Norton what would happen, but he didn't listen.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Norton versus Bowles. Mr. Norton, you are suing Ms. Bowles for $654.86 for gym equipment you say she threw away after you all broke up.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Explain what happened to the court.
Put simply, we had an argument on Valentine's Day. Nisi was expecting me to propose, or actually to set a date for our wedding, which I did not. She was despondent by that and needed some time alone. In response, I went to stay with my mother for a couple of days. When I came back, she had locked the doors, changed the locks, and locked the garage.
You were living together at the time?
We were.
Whose name was on the lease?
Hers.
So, Nisi, you look like you are over it. What is your response to Mr. Norton's claims that you broke up because he wouldn't set a wedding date?
Because we are together 5 years, and we were engaged for 3 years. We are engaged more than we've been dating for. And of course, I'm 41 years old. My clock is ticking. I was expecting him to set a date for our wedding. And what did he do? He put roses on the floor.
Oh, he had the
How can I
roses
take
on the
him
floor and
serious?
everything? And you thought you were gonna get a date for the wedding and he never said anything?
He never said anything.
I was just trying to make it a nice Valentine's Day.
Coming up,
Just waste my time and then go for a younger girl.
When does your visa run out?
You brought the visa up into it?
It's the only thing that makes sense, Your Honor.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between exes Don Norton and Nisi Bowles over trash gym equipment.
So the issue then becomes you're suing her because you say she disposed of your gym equipment.
That's
What
correct.
happened to the gym equipment?
We did agree upon me removing the equipment, but she made
When
things
did you agree on that?
over text.
Do you have those texts?
I do.
I'd like to see them, please. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Hey, Don, when will you be able to pick up your gym stuff? Oh, you asked him. Not sure yet. What's the rush? That's you.
Correct.
It's already been a month. You trying to get rid of me like that? Laugh out loud. Okay, Wednesday, 10:30 p.m.-ish. I'm not falling for that again. So you were coming to get gym equipment at 10:30 at night,
I work during the day, Your Honor.
all the way till 10:30 at night?
Absolutely. I work at a hardware store. I have to close.
So I see here that she's giving you consistently until May 31st to get your things. May 31st, May 31st. So what prevented you?
I did not have access to a truck. That was my cousin. He was going to be there to help me pick that stuff up.
So how long after he moved out did you end up giving his stuff away?
3 months. I just put it on the curb like I promised to.
Oh, you told him it's going on the curb at this date.
I told him for 1 month. I told him, please, you have the deadline till May 31st. After that, I will put all your stuff just on the curb on the street. I couldn't do anything with my garage.
An
because it
hour
was
garage?
full of-
The 5 years? What are you talking about?
Hold on, Mr. Norton. You just got really upset.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Why this passion didn't translate into a wedding date?
I was trying to become a better person. I was trying to do better and
It's a lie. You was never gonna marry me. You was always just wanted to get comfortable in my house, just to get back on your feet, just waste my time and then go for a younger girl.
When does your visa run out?
You brought the visa up into it?
It's the only thing that makes sense, Your Honor. Her visa runs out
But
next
that's
year.
5 years you all were together. 3
Correct.
years you were engaged. I don't see her in one text message talking about, oh, but my visa. It's you trying to get back in that house because you become so accustomed to having your cake and eating it too. The only problem is now that this gym equipment is gone, you might have your cake and you might eat it too, but you ain't gonna have no gym equipment to work it off. You had 3 months to get it. She gave you a solid 30 days to come pick it up. And she said it was going on the curb. And this is in writing. For that reason, my judgment is for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
Judge Lauren Lake ruled in favor of the plaintiff and ordered the defendant to pay the full $450. The court found that using hair bonding glue near the eyes created an unnecessary risk, and the evidence showed the plaintiff suffered a real reaction that required medical treatment. The defendant's experience and confidence couldn't overcome the safety concerns or the inconsistencies in his testimony. The biggest lesson from this case is simple. Professional services require professional standards, especially when someone's health is involved. Cutting corners to save money can end up costing far more in court than it ever saves in business. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.